Warning, the following video may contain some disturbing imagery. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, cool. What is going on, everyone? My name is Reshiman, and I'm here with
PokemonTrainerBrian back with you, ladies and gentlemen.
But we're not doing Pokemon this time. What are we doing, Brian?
We are doing Dominion, the Adventures expansion set.
Yes, this is very exciting. I've done Dominion before on the channel, but with the online version. We are doing the card version. Now tonight, Brian and I are going to be playing this game, but we're going to help you out learning the cards. We're going to be doing all sorts of funny stuff here. But we are testing out a brand new webcam, and if you haven't noticed yet, I always had my computer above to dangerous heights, and so what I did was I went out and actually bought a usable webcam, so that way my computer may last a little longer. But anyhow, without further ado, Ryan, let's roll the die and see who goes first.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
3.
yeah, okay, I think you go first. Okay,
We'll draw our hands
good luck,
at the
my
same
man.
time. Yep, we'll draw our hands at the same time. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5. What do you know? Same hand as the previous recording that unfortunately got scrapped.
But yeah, that's because someone forgot the dice. Yeah, that was me.
No one's throwing anyone under the bus here.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
So, what I have in my hand, I have 5 coppers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a treasure trove right here. You gain a gold and a copper when you spend it, and you add 2 treasure to the amount of treasure you already have.
Perfect. Perfect. So, he's going to discard his hand and draw 5. I'm going to go next. So, I have 4 copper.
Plus 1 estate, I take it.
We don't talk about these states. Let's see. I'm going to go amulets. And this is why we got the dice as well, because we actually kept having trouble tracking each thing. But amulet, what does it do? Now, in the start of your next turn, choose one +1 coin or trash a card from your hand or gain a silver.
It is a duration card, as you can tell by the
Orange.
orange banner
card.
below it.
Usually, orange, colors will consistent tell you what it is. Yeah, consistently tell you. Yes. So now it's your turn.
Very well. I just have 2 coppers and the 3 estates, which no one really talks about. But, I could do the scouting party, which is right here, but I will not do so.
The scouting party is an event, so let me read what it does real quick. So scouting party costs 2 coins. You actually don't put it into your deck, but what it does, gives you 1 extra buy. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, discard 3 of them, and put the other 2 back in any order.
But seeing as how I have 2 cards, I'm going to get myself a rat catcher right here.
Which happens to be a very useful card.
And it says, and I quote, +1 card, +1 action. Put this on your tavern mat, which we have right here.
Right there.
At the start of your turn, you may call this to trash a card from your hand, and the trash bin is right here. And since I am out of cards, I will take my deck and I will shuffle around like so.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
I have 3, but I have 2 estates, but that's gonna go away. To be honest, there are really no good cards that cost 3 other than Dungeon and Amulet. But, you know what? We'll go with Dungeon. Dungeon is another duration card. It is actually +1 action when you play it. And then, now in the start of your next turn, +2 cards and then discard 2 cards. So it's kind of like you get gain cards, but then you lose cards at the same time. Alright.
But if you play your cards right, it can work directly into your favor.
Yes. We actually decided that for ruling for this video, we're gonna do duration before reserves.
Yep.
So if you have a dungeon before a rat catcher, you're gonna do the dungeon before the rat catcher. Both of us are allowed to do that.
Yep, that is a very fair strategy if I say so myself.
Okay. It's your turn.
How about that? I'm gonna lay down my rat catcher, and I'm gonna get another card. Biscuits. It's an estate. But I do have something up my sleeve. I have my treasure trove, which gives me 2, and 3 copper, which give me 5. I am considering either getting another treasure trove, or an amulet or a dungeon, or maybe a duchy, but I don't want to jump the gun too early. And seeing as how I spent a treasure trove, I got a copper and gold, which Reshimine so politely and kindly gave me. I think I'm going to do this.
Amulet. Okay.
An amulet.
Buying an amulet, but he doesn't read what it does.
Oops, I'm sorry.
No, you don't. I just said you don't because I already read it. It's all good. It's all good. All right.
Throw that one in the blooper highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, dungeon. So I'm gonna draw 2. You can probably guess what it was.
Yep.
Discard 2. And then you know what?
So since you just played it, that means it's
turn 1.
That's a good idea.
Yep. Okay.
Then you can turn it to 2 for the second turn, and then you
Correct.
can discard it after it's
Yep.
done.
Perfect. I have 3.
Copper.
Yeah, 3 copper. My bad. I'm gonna get silver. Silvers will cost 2 money-wise. All right, and now it's your turn.
I am going to use my 3 treasure to buy myself a silver. Buy myself a silver.
Did you use Ratcatcher?
I did not.
Okay. So it's my turn, which
Yes,
means
it
this is turn number 2.
That is correct.
So if you don't have any cards in your deck, you just shuffle up your discard pile.
Case in point, I only had 1 card in my deck, and
But I had
everything
0
else was in my
cards.
discard pile.
I had all my cards in the discard pile. There we go. I'll discard 2 copper then. And draw 2. Okay, that kind of helped, but kind of didn't. So dungeon goes away. Oh, that doesn't help. Okay, I'm gonna play amulets. So that's turn 1. We're gonna trash a card. And I'm gonna buy a silver.
And thus endeth your turn.
Yep. Almost shuffled my deck and my deck when I shouldn't have.
So I have a treasure trove along with a gold and 2 coppers, which is 2, 5, 6, and 7.
Wait, how's that Ratcatcher still there? Did you just play it down?
No, it's been in there. I didn't.
Oh, you're not supposed to.
Oops.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me check the ruling here real quick.
Yeah, it says at the start of your turn, you may call this to trash a card from your hand.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to. No, I think it might stay there. No. No. I don't think so. At the start of your next turn. Okay, so I don't think you can keep it there, though. Yeah.
So I will
Go
just
ahead,
discard him like
discard,
so.
Yeah.
And seeing as how I'm using my treasure trove, copper and gold. 2, 5, 6, and 7. I'm gonna do the hireling. I'm gonna catch the hireling.
The hireling is really good. Read that.
With pleasure. It says, and I quote, at the start of each of your turns for the rest of the game, you get 1 card. This stays in play. But after you buy it, you cannot play it at all. It must go into the discard pile until you draw it out of your deck in one of your next turns.
Yeah. Okay, so this is turn number 2 for
the amulet.
amulets.
Yes.
And I'm gonna gain +1 coin. And I have 3 copper in my hand. I'm gonna get a duplicate. Now duplicate's pretty good. Duplicate, put this on your tavern mat. After when you actually gotta put in your discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
But what does it say? When you gain a card costing up to 6, you may call on this to gain a copy of that card. So instead of just gaining 1 card, you're gaining 2. Very good.
But does it apply to victory points?
It does.
Which are the estate worth 1 victory point, the duchies worth 3,
Yep.
and the provinces which are worth 6. But
8.
not. Yeah, the provinces are worth 6 points, but it costs 8.
Right,
but
so you can't do
it. Does not apply to the duplicate.
Right. For some reason, when I was reading, I was like, huh? I'm like, what's he saying? It's. Okay, it's your turn?
I think so.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Seeing as how as I have 4, I think I'm going to. I'm going to look at my discard pile, see what I got. Discard it, of course. I'm not going to play it, because I'd be cheating. I'd rather play a close game fairly and win and lose fairly, or win fairly, not cheat to win.
Wait, what are you doing? I'm sorry, I lost track.
To be honest, I was too. I just kept on rambling. I'm going to get myself a dungeon of my own. Okay.
Alright, my turn?
Yep, my turn is done.
Alright, I'm gonna spend 2 on the scouting party. Look at the top 5 cards in my deck.
And discard 3 and put the rest back in any order as it says.
Wait. Yeah, discard 3.
Yep.
This feels pretty simple. I'm just gonna keep these 2 on top. But I also get 1 more buy, which is gonna be silver.
That's a good idea.
I just felt like, it's just like, you thin your deck out a little bit.
Yep.
Hopefully you get something.
Mm-hmm. So seeing as how it's my turn, I'm gonna play my amulet. And I have 2, 3, and 4. If I do this, I will add 5. I'm going to add 1 coin to get 5. I'm going to get myself... You're not going
to get that GR yet. Is it really? I'm not sure.
Hey, anything can happen in a game of Dominion, dude.
You might as well.
I'm going to get myself a duchy. And thus endeth my turn.
Alright, so I was just running out some cards, so I will play Dungeon, and that's going to be the first time it's in play. I'm going to draw 2. Ow. Oh boy. Why's it gotta be like this?
Talking to me, or
Me.
wondering why your deck's gotta be like that?
I don't know. Okay, I'll discard these 2.
There are times in where you get great hands, but other times where you get absolutely awful ones.
Yeah. Amulets. I'm gonna gain a silver with the amulet, and then lay down my duplicate. Go ahead.
And use your 3 coins to get what?
But then I'm going to call upon the duplicate.
And you're going to get 2 silvers out of the deal.
Yep.
That is quite clever.
Almost dropped some cards there.
Okay, seeing as how my amulet is at the second turn, I had already changed the die. I'm going to lay down my hireling, which means at the start of my next turn, for the rest of the game, I will have 6 cards as opposed to 5.
And just one card makes a whole big difference.
That is true. And I only have 1 action, which just so happened to be the amulet. And I have 2, and if I have 3, I could get something.
You could get silver.
I think that's what I'll do.
I'm helping him out.
Hmm?
No, what?
What was that?
I just said I was helping you out. Alright, my turn. I'm going to start off with dungeon. Okay, that. Okay, so dungeon goes away. So does this dice. Amulets. Goes away too. And I have 7.
Getting yourself a hireling too, huh?
You bet.
And seeing as how I played mine, I grabbed 6 cards as opposed to 5. And I have no actions, but I do have a buy worth 3, 4, 5, 6.
I know what you should get.
Do you?
Yeah. Why do I feel like this is a bad idea? Gold.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to laugh.
I feel like something bad here is gonna happen.
I think I shall get myself a duplicate.
Oh come on, you had me wondering this whole time. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, you never believe a snickering man, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna do scouting party. So look at the top 5. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, Reshimon's thinking. This can't be good.
I did have to discard the silver. But I have another buy. And I'll get myself a ranger. Now, ranger, this is interesting because there's this little fancy boot right here. 1 buy. But my journey token, which is this boot, starts face up. And then if it's face up, I get plus 5 cards.
That is interesting.
That is. And now it is your turn.
With pleasure. I am going to lay down my dungeon, which is the first turn, and I have 2 cards that I pick up at the start of this turn. And I have to discard 2, which I will do easy peasy. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Considering how broken the treasure trove is, or can get, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna grab another one, just to be funny.
Oh no. By the way, if you play multiple treasure troves, you're in a really good spot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, dungeon. Gonna draw 2. Pretty safe, I'll discard those 2. They're the same ones. Hireling.
So that means Reshimine gets to draw 6 cards moving forward.
Yeah. How many cards do I have in deck? Not enough. Okay. I do have 5, but I'm gonna get the rat catcher. Oh wait, that's not enough. Never mind. Yeah. I didn't have enough to draw because I forgot I can draw up to 6.
Biscuits.
So yeah, we're pretty much reaching the point where once you start getting items, you start kind of understanding what you really want to do to what you didn't want to do. Unlike Pokemon, you actually can build your deck as along the routes. So if your opponent's trying to do something, you can do it to counter them. You don't need a set deck list. I can draw 6. Yep.
So I take it it's my turn?
Yep.
I just finished up using my dungeon. Does that mean I get another action, or is that when you first play it?
That's when you first play it.
I figured as such. Biscuits. Treasure trove will give me 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I will get another copper and another gold. Sorry, Reshiram.
Someone ban this guy from using treasure trove.
Hashtag please nerf. Let's see hashtag nerf treasure trove down in the comments, gentlemen and ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, mind you.
But you got what I do. But
Yeah,
you got
it's all good. My turn?
Not yet.
Oh,
I
wait,
didn't
sorry.
make up my...
Oh, you
Bye,
didn't
yeah.
make up your buy turn. My bad.
That I did not. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is... I think I'm going to get a port. And in this case, I get 2.
You're going to get 2, but can you read what that does?
That I can do right after I organize these
Yeah.
piles.
I got it for you.
Ports give you 1 card and 2 actions. And if you buy 1 port, you get another. Like I did right here.
And there's 12 in a stack. So, you keep that in mind. Alright, I'm going to play... Wait, no, never mind. Dungeon.
Yep, you still got your dungeon.
Yep.
But if you got the dungeon, where's the dragon?
Um...
I'm just kidding.
No, I can continue. Level up,
6.
I don't know. What do I do? Okay. You might not like what I'm about to do, but... Duplicate, okay?
Clever.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Hot diggity dog.
Proverbs.
But seeing as how it costs more than 6 coins, you cannot get a duplicate.
Right. I'm not going to call upon it.
Good call on your part. Now, I am going to make my move. I'm going to do a rat catcher.
I'm so used to drawing 5.
So I have another action, which gives me a duplicate. I'm going to lay that down. 2, 5, 6, and 7. I have 1 buy, but I have 7 biscuits. I hate when I forget. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy
A touchy.
2 duchies.
Oh, okay.
Because I called upon the duplicate.
Alright.
That's clever, isn't it?
Yeah. Shame on me for not remembering. Okay, here we
Brain
go.
fart 101 for the owl.
Alright, my turn.
Yes.
Ranger, I'm gonna flip this over. Why not? We'll duplicate for 2 silvers.
Excuse me.
Okay, it's your turn.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am not going to call my rat catcher, so I'm just going to place him in my discard pile. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to get myself a gold. And thus endeth my turn.
Okay. Rat catcher. I think we can both agree what I'm at.
Biscuits. We apologize for the inconvenience, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
bet. We're just gonna re-roll that footage part. We're just gonna have to add some funny cutscene. Okay, so here we go. I think you know what I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Gonna get myself another Proverbs.
Now, I will advise you, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as the last province card is bought, the game is over.
Yes, and we'll walk you through on how we kind of judge who won. For now, the rat catcher will stay up here because I get to trash a card at the start of my next turn.
That is true.
And we've agreed that rat catcher cannot stay there longer than one turn. So if
No.
you do not call upon it,
Discard it.
yeah, discard it.
Ooh. How about that? I have a duplicate, which I'm going to lay down. I got not 1, but 2 treasure troves. Yes, let's see it coming, guys. Hashtag please nerf treasure trove in the comments.
I feel like this game's been out for a little longer than this YouTube channel. Oh, actually,
Nah, this came out in 21. Okay, so it came out a year after you started.
true. Yeah. Yeah, true. Never mind.
2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Bet you $10 you know what I'm thinking.
I have $10 on me.
Neither do I. So 2 golds, and I'll take the 2 coppers.
Alright, my turn?
C.
Okay. So, rat catcher is going to be called upon because I'm going to trash a copper. Oh boy, guess what? Ranger. Flip that over, get 5+ cards. Might not be the most helpful situation.
Not good.
If I could somehow play one more action, I'd be there. But guess what? I can't.
Cue the biscuits. 3, 5, 7.
I can't.
Say it with me, Reshi. Oh, biscuits.
Oh, goodness. Actually, I have 2 buys, though.
That is true. Ooh, taking a risk with the distant lands.
What does Distant Lands do? Put this on your tavern mat after you draw it. Of course, worth 4 if it's on your tavern at the end of the game. Otherwise, worth 0. So, as Brian said, it is a risk, but
it can pay off, but it can really hurt you.
right,
So, you're playing with fire. It's a double-edged sword.
right,
So it's my turn now, yes?
yes.
I'm going to lay down my amulet. No, not the amulet coin. But it is a useful item.
Oh, Pokemon reference?
C.
I
Yes.
should have known that.
So I have 6 in treasure. I think I might get myself a ranger.
We haven't experimented with giant yet.
No, we have not.
But
I was going to read what it said.
Oh,
The giant says, turn your journey token over. It starts face up, which is the boot. If it's face down, you get +1 coin. If it's face up, then you get +5. And each other player reveals the top card of their deck, trashes it if it costs from 3 to 6, and otherwise discards it and gains a curse, which is this.
it's a crow.
Is -1 victory point, so this can make a difference. I'm going to gain a silver from this amulet, and I am going to I think I will get a giant just to see what happens.
Oh boy. Okay. So I'm all crush here, but we'll be fine. All right. Now I'm thinking, do I play my dungeon because I have a pretty good hand, or do I risk it and play the dungeon? Like if I don't, you never know.
No, you don't.
That was easy. 2 mistakes. Oh, guess what?
4, 6, 8.
Oop.
Oops.
That was not supposed to happen. Yep. Okay.
Did not see that coming. Of course, I saw it coming, considering that I saw your treasure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down my port, which will give me a card, and I have 2 actions. I'm gonna lay down another port. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna lay down my rat catcher and see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna add 1 coin to my amulet and get me a Glovitz.
Okay, there is one left. There is one left.
That is true.
So I'm gonna start off with the dungeon. Oh, that's a good one. Woo! Yeah, that's a game changer right there. Okay, but I gotta discard 2.
Ranger.
No, even better. Remember how you said Distant Lands was a
Risk.
risk?
It's
There
paying
you go.
off for
Let's
you
go.
then, huh?
Alright. Racket. Sure, wait, that doesn't. Hang on, hold up. I'm gonna take that back because I think I played the cards wrong. Let's go Ratcatcher.
Seeing as how you didn't end your turn yet, that can be
Right, yeah. You're supposed to play your Ratcatcher before your Distant Lands.
yeah.
Six. Gold. Okay, it's your turn.
Oh, you bought the gold?
Yes.
I'm gonna play a dungeon, which will be my first card. I'm gonna get 2 cards, and I will discard 2.
Everything alright? Yeah. Okay.
I'm discarding these 2, which is easy. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I think I know what that means. It's the end of the game.
Game!
Okay. Now before we add up everything, we're going to do the math, and we're going to show you guys how we do things. Now, obviously, if you want to, you can pause the video if you like and predict who won out of me or Brian. But I don't know. Who do you think won?
Let us know down in the comments below.
I'm talking about you. I'm asking you.
Oh, oops.
It's all good.
It's possible that you could have, but I don't want to assume anything because
I don't. I mean,
we will not make any assumptions, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, did
say
you get a
about
distance
assumptions.
layer? I don't think you did.
I never did. No.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna place.
Oh wait, hang on. You bought 3. Oh gosh, I forgot you bought 3 duchies. That might make a difference. Oh wait, no.
It may be the case, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place all my action cards in the
might as well.
piles. So, 6, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30.
I think he's got me. Barely. 18, 19, 20, 21, 25.
You got 3 times 6 is 18, plus 3, that's 21.
25.
Plus 4 is 25. Yep.
What do you have?
6, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, 5 points. That's a
5?
Wow. Yeah, that was a good game. Honestly, I enjoyed myself. We actually had some pretty smooth gameplay. Although you didn't get to play the giant.
True.
That would have been a nice addition to the fleet.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed myself.
I did too.
I just hope YouTube does not take this video down at all. I mean, obviously, hopefully nobody that's,
a little sensitive to
this
kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. This is very sensitive content, but I think as long as we have what he says in the video, then we're good to go. So, until next time, Brian, it was good having you.
Thank you for having me.
Any last words?
Please hit that like button. Smack that like button. Show it some love. Show the algorithm some love. I'm rambling again. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, cool. Well, see you guys. Peace.
Peace out.